Grazie. Salvador, Jamosa Nino, Table number 4. Salvador, number 4. Musanye nango ebiride mu arena tuyambe fune wotula abazanyi betaye. Salvador, table number 4. Echupa 5 omutwalo gumu kanana byali ku promotion atenga mu maasawo tugenda kufuna ekikadde kya DJ Ronnie XP. Kapi Dogusite.
Yes, welcome dear lovely viewers on the 27th day of February at exactly 14 minutes to 7. Welcome to the stream. We are having the end of month tournament here at Itaano Pool Arena, live at Itaano in Mukono. The end of month tournament, always organized here at Itaano Pool Arena, is always in 3 categories. There is a ladies chat where the very last category of players, that is chat 3, are allowed to register. Then we have chat 2 for the Chikolomongo, commonly known as the Chikolomongo, of course the average players. That is chat 2, and then chat 1 dons the top guns in the country. That is where we have the Sejembas, the Kasozis, the Ibras, the Kayanja, Musiramu, Caesar, to mention but a few, with and of course not forgotten. That is chat 1. The organization of this is that the winner on chat 1 senior category versus always plays the winner in chat 2, the average players, in the grand final. It is some kind of something like a double life where we have a finalist of either life having a grand final, but this one is, of course, there are 2 chats but with different category of players. The defending champion of this tournament is Caesar Chandiga, who is expected to be around unless otherwise. Dog City is in the house, Ian Kaziwe, and actually Habib Sebgozi, who is doubling as the MC and the organizer of the tournament, has just announced that Caesar Chandiga has arrived in the house. Shon is taking on Bisimba in a race to 4, and Shon is leading by 2 frames to 0 after Bisimba unfortunately potting his last ball, the black, and then a cue ball bouncing off 2 cushions and getting potted into the left mid of your screen. Welcome from wherever you are watching. Kindly, any questions in the comment section, kindly tap that notification button so that we keep the vibe going. There are very many players around, both in the average and the senior category. A player from the average category, that is chat 2, is allowed even to register in chat 1, that is for the senior category. However, the players who have been selected for chat 1, that is the senior category, a player on that chat is not allowed to register for the average side. Ian Kaziwe has also arrived. Actually, for you who are watching, he has just bypassed the table. Therefore, we are going to have the best action tonight here at Itaano. The day has been already blessed with a lot of rains, and we believe the Lord has showered us with blessings that I want to wish to you, my dear viewers, from wherever you are. As now Shon aims the black to the left middle to extend his lead to 3 frames to 0. This is likely to be a one-decided match, as Simba unfortunately potted the cue ball, his last shot on the black in the previous frame. So far, 3 frames played in a race to 4, and now Bisimba needs all of them 4, as Shon is only looking for 1 in that race to 4. Welcome, thank you for joining. We are coming shortly with audio commentary. On this very channel, if you keep yourselves locked, we are going to bring you matches of the top guns in the country. I want to give you some of the forthcoming matches on the senior category. End of month pool tournament, Chat 1 fixtures. We have Henry versus Hazard, Caesar versus Above, Ian Kazibe versus Mulo. Mulo is Ginger's finest. Dan versus Sula Rama, Mansour versus Wereberi, Emma versus Dog City, Habib versus Simon Lubulwa, and then Kayanja versus Ibra. The two Ibras are going to face on each other in just round one. That is the quarter-final of that chat. Actually, chat 1 is starting from quarter-finals with the 16 players, just as I have read them, and after that round we shall go to the round of 8. That is, I beg your pardon, chat 1 is starting at the round of 16 with 16 players and having 8 pairs. After that we shall have, of course, a round 2, and that will be round of 8 quarterfinals. Expected players in that round we shall have, of course, my expectation and my prediction. We shall have Hazard, Caesar, Ian, maybe Sularama, Mansour, Dog City, Simon and Lubulwa. I am not sure, however. Simon and Habib. Maybe Habib may take advantage of home ground. And then Kayanja versus Ibrahim Sejemba. We are likely to have Ibrahim Sejemba with Kayanja still nursing the wounds caused to him by, of course, the recent battle that where he had started the caster of Addis Pool Club with plus 12, and he ended up losing that match terribly. Maybe if he has had one of his psychologists treating him with how to manage stress and emotion, we expect him to produce the best. Among the senior players that you may expect in the next round of chat 2, the average players: Bisimba, Omara, Black Sheep, Ashraf, Jonism, Rick Ross, Jonah. We have Sula also registered for that, Muro also registered for that, Wereberi Kamwanye, Emma Dangote, Roger and Sero. That one ended. Sero winning Rogers Semanda by 4 frames to 3 in a decider. Kawenja is part of them. Asiku and Kaiwa. That match ended. Asiku winning Kaiwa by 4 frames to 1. Professor Bonaparte says Chikolomongo. Yes, we are coming shortly with the senior category players. Kindly stay tuned. I have read the names of most of the participants, and I want to assure you that this tournament being held on a Friday, Herbert isn't in participation because he is at school. However, tomorrow we shall be at Luki's Arena in Zana, and we expect Mukisa to be one of the major participants of that comp.
Tebo namba 4 ne 5 asooka ku gemu 3.
In a race to 4, now Bisimba having to play the last yellow and maybe manipulating cue ball to put the black in the same corresponding corner pocket. He again plays into the black. Maybe he will put it by bank to the center pocket. He aims and is on target. Good shooting. Bisimba 2, Shon 3, race to 4. Dear viewers, kindly tap that notification button. Bliss says bro is using a broom as a cue stick. You sound funny.
Now, have you realized what Bisimba has done? He has touched the white ball when it is still in motion, but Shon has not realized that mistake. It's been a game over. It's been a game done. But I think he did realize that the other guy has touched the white ball. You know, in black rules, when you touch a ball, even if you've potted a black, even if you've done what, as far as you touch it while finishing your game, trust me, that game, it's a game lost.
Actually, I was watching Bisimba. The balls were still moving. The cue ball was still moving.
It was still moving.
And he actually grabbed the other blues that were still on table. Of course, many players here in the country do that, just maybe because games do not have umpires, but they should be cautioned on that. They might lose frames whenever they move outside Uganda. Here, many players play fair play, apart from our friend Kasozi, who always likes, people call it grabbing grass. So it is always Sid one who normally brings out those rules. And whenever a player is playing Joseph Kasozi, he's always very careful. So I saw what he actually did, and it is a foul, but of course Shon said, since I need maybe one, let the play continue.
But let me tell you one thing. You know that mistake can cost you to lose a game.
Exactly. And once you identified and the foul is called, you of course develop nerves and you may lose the match.
But I think they need to be, as you've said, they need to be cautious with these laws, because anytime from now we are looking to go international. So when you do that kiddish mistake at this level, trust me, you won't yield anything international level.
Exactly.
Even Kasozi, I remember the match Kasozi played with a certain boy from Zimbabwe. I think he did realize that guy won that tournament, but he also did the same mistake. I think Kasozi did realize it in the first. Maybe he went back home and rewatched the game, but I think Kasozi Joseph is doing well when it comes to implementing laws. I think these guys should do the same as you've said.
Exactly. I think that was either Pakanati, probably Pakanati.
Yeah, Pakanati.
When they played the money match.
So Shon is just in need of one game, and then he has failed to put a black ball.
Do you think Bisimba is going to finish this?
Of course he can. Of course he can. But according to the way I'm seeing him concentrating on the table, trust me, he might win this game.
And if we have a decider, sometimes a player who has been trailing, whenever they reach the decider, they always win the matches.
I remember this guy played with Caesar in Nile Special Open Pool National Championships. Was it like quarterfinal? Something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Could have
Was it
been round
quarterfinal?
of 16.
Yeah, it was quarterfinal. He played very well. There is no way you can tell me that he can't finish this game.
And then he has only one problem blue ball, that is the one frozen on the left cushion, left middle.
Yes.
The center pocket on the left. And if he manipulates his cue ball properly and maybe rolls it to the bottom left, I think he can have the game cleared. But now it needs big brains here.
According to the way you sing this game moving, what ball could you suggest this guy is to start with? Me, I will go with center.
Of course, let's center on the left. He can put center on the left and then have a clearance of that.
But I think he is trying to go for the right down corner, for the right upper corner here. According to he's going for the center.
Yeah, he's putting center and he puts center.
Now
the cue ball is now very well positioned.
He's going for the
roll of that blue.
Yeah.
That is his penultimate shot.
Kutego namba 2 tugenda kufuna Dogo City ng'azanya ne Bisimba Ashraf.
Yes, we have Professor Bonaparte here is telling us that it was last 16 when Bisimba played Caesar. Unfortunately, he has failed.
I knew it would happen.
It was always a problem ball. He has actually conceded and is congratulated by. He congratulates actually Shon. Dear viewers, we are having the forthcoming matches between Maku Tang and the player that I'm yet to give to you right now. Allow us to stop this stream and start a new one, unless you advise us in the comment section that you need a continuation. But remember, these matches are captioned, so whoever will be coming to see Shon may fail to tap the link because he may think that the match is still between Shon and Bisimba. So you've been good viewers, and now I start a new frame between Makuta and Moro, that is Ginger's finest. Thank you for being good viewers. See you shortly.